It's time to go to Leichhardt Oval as the Tigers host the Raiders. The Tigers have had a real good start to the season, and the Raiders, their draw, has kept them alive. Let's have a look at the lineups.
Both teams are going to enjoy soaking up this atmosphere. I'm expecting to see some exciting football.
Jared Croker to start us off.
I looked out the back of our commentary box.
There we go, kick-off underway. The Tigers, Benji Marshall gets the ball, and he'll be tackled by Josh Hodson. Billy Walters goes right for the Tigers. They've got a funny right edge. They've got Aloye on the wing and Josh Reynolds in the centres today. Goes left to Russell Packer. Big step from Russell Packer. Good run. Fantastic stuff from the Tigers. Here's Walters. Bit of a glitch there for the Raiders. Here is Corey Thompson. Tackle 5, 6 minutes in. Tigers 30 metres out. He's going to be tackled. He doesn't kick it. He doesn't pass it. Billy Walters just hands the ball straight over to the Canberra Raiders. Now it's with Bateman. John Bateman. Oh, he pushes off Chris McQueen. Goes from Hodson to Tarpany. Tarpany looking to offload, but I think he's made the right decision by holding on to that one. Here's Whiten. Dummy pass. Whiten. Hodson to play the ball. There is a Tiger offside, but he's gotten back onside just in time as George Williams throws the dummy. Fourth tackle for the Raiders. They look dangerous here. Dummy again, and John Bateman. Whiten and Bateman throwing dummies left, right and centre. Kick up here from Jack Whiten. And the ball will be taken by David Nufaluma, who runs. David Nufaluma. He's got speed on him. He's chased by Clockstad and Hodson, Jack White and Papali, but no one can get to him. David Nufaluma for the Tigers. And the Tigers start 4-0, just 16 minutes into the match. Let's take a look at the replay. Chanting under the post. Nofaluma puts the ball down. So Billy Walters to kick the conversion. And he does. He makes it 6 points to 0. The Tigers, red hot Tigers, lead the Raiders. Very close to the Dragons they are. Up there is one of the best in the comp at the moment. Croker comes down for Marshall, and Tarpany will stop him. Here's Corey Thompson, and Soliola drags him back. Soliola's been good the last 2 weeks. He's been quiet. Looking forward to seeing more of Soliola. Josh Reynolds, tackle. Here's Josh Aloye. He's also tackled. That'll be 4 tackles gone for the Tigers. Raiders defending well, but their attack has been poor. And Chris McQueen jumbles the ball. That'll be 5th. They were tackled on last play, but now the Tigers respond. Billy Walters tries to get the ball away, but he's tackled by Nick Kotrick. Hodson to Simonson. They go right again in Whitehead, who dummies. Chucks it to Kotrick. Kotrick's got to run away here. And he'll be tackled by Corey Thompson. Here's Curtis Scott to Hodson, to Tarpany, to Bateman. Bateman's been quite involved in this match. Whiten tries to throw another dummy. Gets it to Croker. Gets it to Simonson, who kicks it up. Simonson, great play, but he can't get to the line. 22 metres out, the Raiders on 4th. Here's Joe Tarpany. This will be 5th. Can the Raiders respond?
Lovely pass.
Whiten
Whiten puts
kicks
up
it
the
up.
bomb.
And it's picked up by Klokstad, but it's going to be a handover.
Could have done better than that. It's
The
a
Tigers lead 6-0, and they get the ball back.
little dummy half run here. Marshall.
Walters
10 from the try line.
thinking about passing it, but Marshall's got him.
Batters his way through
Here's
that
Benji, classic Benji. Benji Marshall at Leichhardt Oval. Does it get any better than this? Benji's going to score. He's chased by Whiten, and Whiten will stop him. Benji Marshall comes very close to the try line for the Tigers at Leichhardt.
Getting plenty of numbers to the
There's
table.
Musgrove.
They just keep on coming here.
They go right. Find options to the right, the Tigers. Tries to offload it, and Josh Aloier is in. He's knocked it on. He's knocked it on. Josh Aloier comes so close, but instead Josh Hodgson runs 30 metres and will be tackled by Josh Reynolds. Here's Josh Papali. 3 minutes out from half time. The Tigers lead the Raiders 6-0.
Bateman
The dummy from Bateman.
puts him away. Hands away. Whiten.
They go left with Whiten.
40 metres out.
It will be half time 6-0. We're just 18 seconds away from it. This will be the end of the half. Can the Raiders come up with something? They kick. Soliola goes to the right. Kotrick offloads the ball. Pass and they're coming through. That'll be a tackle on Hodgson by Chris McQueen.
First half complete.
Tigers lead 6-0. Alrighty guys, it's time for the second half. Josh Papali comes on for Dynamis Louis.
Second half.
Corey Horsburgh comes on for Johnny Bateman. The Raiders start the second half. They're down 6-0, the Raiders.
Marks the ball.
Good run there from Nickel Klokstad. Play the ball from Josh Hodgson. Goes left to Whiten, who's had a cracking game so far.
There's the tackle.
Offloads it to Horsburgh.
That's your second. Tarpany.
Joe Tarpany runs through a gap in the middle. Great double step there by Joe Tarpany.
Running along.
Corey Horsburgh finding himself quite involved with the match, coming just on at half time.
Hey, twinkle toe.
Here's Dynamis Louis, who gets through,
They finally bring him down.
but he's tackled there by Luke Brooks. Fifth tackle for the Raiders.
Whiten puts in the
Jack
cover.
Whiten picks it up. Jack Whiten's going to score here. Oh, it's gone. Let's have a look at this.
Try of their own.
You're
Yes, sir,
kidding me.
it's a beautifully weighted grubber kick.
Jack Whiten
Chasers and
has
well
run,
taken. A total
kicked it,
misread by the defensive
then
line.
kicked it again. It's gone up on the crossbar and bounced down for Jack. Let's have a look. So, oh my God, Jack. That is an unbelievable try, that. So, the Raiders, they look to level it up here. 6 points to 4.
Goal levels the scores.
I like what I'm seeing from both sides, especially in the defensive department. You can see why this is so tight and low
Russell
scoring.
Packer comes off for Michael
Good
Cheekham.
opportunity to
The
make
Tigers
an
looking for
impact.
some muscle power here
Goes long. Hodgson.
as they find themselves at 6-all.
There's meters to be
Nickel
made.
Klokstad to Tarpany. Goes away to Curtis Scott.
The Raiders.
And the Tigers, Chris Lawrence touches it, but it's not called as 6 again. Curtis Scott runs. Curtis Scott.
Takes a peek.
Will they stop Curtis Scott with his dummies? He fends off.
And they stop him
He's
right
tackled
on the
just
20 metre
18
line.
metres out from the line.
In open
Here
pass
is
to
Hodgson.
them. The Canberra
That'll be
Raiders
4 for the Raiders.
threatening to score. There's the fourth tackle. Good ball. Tarpany looks for the one.
Tarpany kicks a field goal. Early field goal from a big lock. Joe Tarpany gives the Raiders the advantage, and the Raiders will lead 7 points to 6. The Raiders have been on top this second half. Tigers look good in the first,
Nice defence there.
but the Raiders, big games from Bateman and Whiten.
Tackle is a double act.
Curtis Scott's been doing well. Whiten gets the ball. George Williams tries to pass and Soliola gets tackled. 55 minutes gone. Jack Whiten goes away to Simonson in the corner.
And they thump him back in the tackle.
And Jared Croker will play it on the fourth tackle.
Whiten puts in the grubber.
Whiten kicks it up. Whiten kicks and picks it up.
Really galloping.
It's his little signature, Whiten. God, he's having a good game, Jack Whiten. Here's Croker. Croker kicks and picks it up, but he will be tackled and that will be a handover. 60 minutes gone and the Raiders lead the Tigers 7 points to 6 in a low-scoring game so far.
Test the defence with a short ball. Cluster of defenders there.
Tigers. Here's Billy Walters. Tries to get through, but the ankle tap and Josh Hodson's tackle gets him. Corey Thompson tries to go through the middle again, but he lets it loose and Corey Horsburgh picks up the ball. Corey Horsburgh, though, he passes it forward to Jack Whiten. And the Tigers, they come up with a huge opportunity here. Here's Elijah Taylor to run himself. Elijah Taylor! He's tackled 18 metres out. Josh Reynolds to play the ball. Josh Reynolds tries to step, but Jared Croker tackles him. Here's Josh Aloye, try scorer.
Defence under pressure. 10 metres out. Halfway through this set. Receives the pass. Taylor slips the pass. The Raiders defend their line. Still a couple of
That's 4 tackles now for the Tigers. They're trying to push up. Josh Aloye knocks it on. Chris McQueen tries to pick it up, but the ball is called back to a scrum for a knock on.
Whiten. Bang.
Here's Jack Whiten again, very involved in the game, controlling.
That's a high.
Oh, a high tackle there. Joe Tarpany gets smashed.
Teammates get just the
Whiten to look to kick it downfield.
That ball is over
Not the kick he was hoping for, he would have looked for more metres, but nonetheless it didn't stay in the field of play.
Restarts play.
So George Williams tries to push forward, but the tackle from Benji Marshall and Chris Lawrence gets him. Big step here from Curtis Scott.
Driven back in that two-man
Eventually tackled by Zane Musgrove. Josh Papali comes on and Joe Tarpany comes off the field. Here's Jack Whiten again. They can't tackle him. Jack Whiten's going to score. That might seal it for the Raiders. 72nd minute and the Raiders lead 11 points to 6 off a Jack Whiten double. Jack Whiten. What a player. Kick to come here from Jared Croker. That would give them a 7-point advantage, and Croker, he converts. It's 13 points to 6. The game's almost over. Will we get a grandstand finish? Or have the Raiders prove too good in the second half?
kicks long.
Here's Clockstad,
Burst this one. Good
shoved
tackle there.
back by Michael Cheekham, providing that impact off the bench.
Whitehead.
Goes away to Whitehead, who knocks it on. Whitehead knocks it on to Corey Thompson. Here come the Tigers. 13 points to 6, 75th minute. The Tigers with Billy Walters steps. Billy Walters will score. 13 points to 10. And the Tigers, they look to be behind by 1 with 4 minutes to go. This is it. Big kick here. So, a 1-point advantage. John Bateman comes on. Crucial moment. Corey Horsburgh goes off the field. You need your best on the field right now. Do the Tigers make a change? Emre Gula comes on for Dynamis Louis. 4 minutes left. The Raiders maintaining a 1-point lead. Can the Tigers snatch it? Cheekham tries to run. He can't run. They need a penalty, the Tigers. The Tigers passing it back and forth. 79th minute. It goes away to Aloye. And Bailey Simonson picks up the ball, and I think he's run into touch. Let's have a look here. No, it hasn't. It's gone out from Josh Aloiai. And so the Raiders in the 78th minute, well, they'll kick it and they'll try and grab it back, but it will be taken by Josh Aloiai. 79th minute, the Tigers, they need to come up with something. Here's Cheekham, and that just might be the final play of the match. It will. The Raiders come out on top, 13 points to 12. Jack White, and of course, man of the match.